Hey Internet, welcome back to Disney Insider. Today we are going to take a look at Disney Infinity 2.0 Edition Toy Box Starter Pack. This is the PS4 version of the game, though it is available on PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Wii U consoles as well. So without further ado, let's open this box and check it all out. So now that we've opened up the box, we've unpacked everything and laid it out for you to check out. This is the Disney Infinity base. This is going to plug into your console, and this is where you're going to set the characters to bring them into the game. Here is the collectible poster. Here is the Disney Infinity 2.0 Edition software. Here are the Stitch and Merida figures. Here are the Disney Infinity Toy Box game discs. This one stars Stitch, and this one Merida. And then here is your web code card. This includes a code to get a digital character. Alright, we wanted to give you guys a close-up look at these figures because they're really beautiful toys, and even if you're not a traditional video gamer, these are awesome collectibles to have if you can get your hands on some. So this is the Stitch figure. You can see it's really detailed and really well painted, and the pose really captures Stitch's mischievous personality. It's a lot of fun. You can see the base of the figure here is almost like a beach, where Stitch is, of course, stepping on someone's sandcastle and knocking it out. He's in a very monstrous pose with his mouth open so you can get a good look at his big, scary teeth. And also, his ears are splayed out wide. You can see how pink they are. It's really a fun-looking character, so well designed. Looks awesome on your desk or your shelf or in your playroom. And here's the Merida figure. You can see Merida is in a combat-ready pose, holding her bow drawn at her side. You can see an amazing version of her hair in the Disney Infinity style, which is this sort of chunky, smooth style. It fits really well with her particular Pixar character. The hair is just amazingly detailed, curly. It just looks like it's going to bounce around, and in the game it really does. And also something worth noting here, a little will-o'-the-wisp standing at her side. That's actually translucent blue. You're going to see it lights up and shines in a really special way. Now we've got the base plugged in, and we have installed the game and run through a quick tutorial. It's time to open up a toy box and set our figures on the stand. So we'll put Stitch on, and that visual effect, all those sparkles, Stitch comes into being, and there he is, looking Stitch as ever. So now that we've got Stitch going, grab my controller. I'm ready to run around. You can see there's a full range of motion here. I can jump, I can double jump, I can run. A little dash move there. As I run through the water, it splashes. There's all of his moves, ending with his blaster. Now I'm ready to switch Merida on and take a look at some of her moves. We're going to move him off of the base. You're going to see in the game he's going to turn to a hologram while the game waits for us to put a new figure on the base. I'm going to drop Merida on. Merida comes into the game, and the base lights up beneath her. So this is Merida. The characters have mostly the same controls, depending on if they fly or jump or run. Now I'm going to use my right trigger here again for her ranged weapon, just like Stitch had his blasters. Merida has this bow and arrow. You can see her lining up her shot there. She's ready for you. Aim and shoot. Now that we've checked out the way the characters move around the empty toy box, we're going to throw one of these game discs on and see what happens. I've got this Stitch game piece. Let's put it on the base. You can see it's asking us if we want to go to Stitch's Tropical Rescue, which is his toy box game. So before we jump into that, let's just show you I could take it off if I want to. And that message is going to go away because it knows that that's not on the base anymore. I could switch the Merida game disc on, the Brave Forest Siege, and we could jump into that game disc if we want to. So why don't we start there? Now that the level has loaded up, we're getting a brief intro to the Brave game.
What do you think here? How dare you puckle me cakes, you wee devils?
I still happen to be Stitch, but I can play through the game as him if I want to. So I can zoom in on him, or I can zoom out, and I'm going to see a lot of enemies here. These bears are pretty tough, but Stitch can handle them. These game discs have sometimes little stories associated with them, or specific adventures, tasks, game types, such as tower defense, or RPG-like games. In this one, we can see it's building a story that might be familiar to you. If you love Brave, you can play through this story and have a little new adventure of your own. So at any point during these games, I could pull Stitch off. I can put Merida on the base. She's going to appear in the game and I can play forward as her. I want to check out Stitch's game as well. And here we are in the Stitch game that comes with the Toy Box Starter Pack. This one has a world and story built around Lilo and Stitch. You can see one of the characters from that movie runs into frame and introduces the story to you. Now enemies are going to come out of that door and they're going to make their way onto the beach, and I'm going to have to put down these items to help defend. Each of these game discs offers you a very different playing experience, which is really nice to have two of them included with a game because you can see two different types of adventures that you could build in the toy box. Thanks for playing along with us, checking out the game. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We've unboxed Disney Infinity 2.0 Toy Box Starter Pack and given you just a small taste of all the stuff that's included.